Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to the finale of Kingdom Come Deliverance. And when we last left off, we pelted the trebuchet for 2 straight days. I went ahead, went back to Ratai, got my stuff all squared away, and came back, and now Sir Robard is expecting me. We did some pelting of Talmburg with the trebuchet. Everything is awesome. And as you can see, we topped everything off, got everything repaired, because I believe the final battle is about to kick off. So let's get to Sir Robard and tell him we are ready. Hello, Sir Robard. I suppose we have to attack.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmburg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Ishtvan's a stubborn bastard.
Indeed.
All right, when do we start?
Better be right now.
No
I waited
reason.
for 2 days.
Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait.
All right,
You won't have
good
another
on the
chance
game.
until we've won the day, or until your final rest.
Yeah, the game is basically telling us we're at the
I'm
point
ready.
of no return now. We're about to begin
Glad
the
to hear.
final mission.
We're going to attack on 2 fronts: the north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages, taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
Seems like a good plan. All right, how do we conquer the gate?
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly.
Because science.
Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
What colours?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
Cheery music, you're all gonna
What's the plan for
die.
attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible.
The classic
As
turtle
soon as the
route
ladders
from the
are in
Romans.
place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
Here's hoping, buddy. I mean, archers should be on the battlements.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
All right, so that's a big if.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
Yeah, that's kind of the downfall of attacking a good castle is, you know, if it was your castle, awesome. If it's someone else's,
What
that's
about
gonna
the
suck.
living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Ishtvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
Like a medieval SWAT team. I like it. I'll pack my MP5. Okay, so that's
I've
everything.
heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
Since the battlements are easy, I'll
help
take the
with
gate.
attack on the walls.
What?
I'm proud of you, Henry.
Okay, Henry,
You've
there you
changed
go,
from an
answering for me
insolent
again.
pup into a tough, reliable fighter.
An
And as
incredible
God
edible
is my
fiber.
witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier. This man must be shaking in his boots.
I guess that's true.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming.
A trebuchet
One last
on
thing,
his
No matter how good the plan
doorstep.
is, something always gets fucked up.
Yeah, that's Murphy's Law.
Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered.
Oh no, I've played this
You
game
have
before.
to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
You better.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Hey, old man. Ooh, a cutscene. French peasants. I believe we're about to charge here. And really, it doesn't look like a whole lot of guys, does it? I figured the battle would be a whole lot bigger, but, you know, performance and all that. But we are a ragtag group of fighters. And away! Casa Bonita! Nice! So what did... Ooh, it lowered the gate. Well, at least the drawbridge. Charge! 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 This one is for your mother! Alright, so let's look out for you know, any wildlife that may be thrown at us. Chickens, ducks, cows. Can't be too careful around these guys. If they learn to fight in France, we're going to have some livestock thrown at our heads here. All right, storm the walls. I guess we can do that. Since Henry volunteered us, we don't have much of a choice, do we? All right, let's go, boys. Wait, aren't we supposed to have ladders? All right, shield down. Let's go for it. Hopefully the ladders, yeah. So the ladders rushed up front, and yeah, we're losing dudes. Get your shields up. Come on, man. All right, let's Lancelot this thing. According to King Arthur's battle, we must stab the castle as such. Come on, stab the castle, please. Oh, okay. No fun. Let's use the ladder. This is a pretty big ladder. If anyone was scared of heights when they were trying to scale this thing, just don't look down. So, I'm anticipating archers here on the battlements, lightly armored. All right, look to my left, look to my right, and indeed, lightly armored archers. Let's get in the scrum. All right, we have stormed the walls, successful quest objective, but we're starting to get hit from all sides. We need some backup. I need backup. I think I'm having a heart attack and a series of light strokes. Come on, break his defense. We need some backup here. All right, so we got some backup. Outstanding. Turn your back on us, good sir. That'll be the last thing you do. We're trying. Oh, freaking sir not appearing in this film, still barking orders like we don't know what we're doing. Oh, nice. We got a good sadist perk. Nice. Good night, good sir. Now, we are going to stick with our buddies. Oh, and this guy's like wearing his nightgown. He ain't going to last long. And we're being sort of squeezed into the wall. This is like a big old scrum. Everyone is attacking everyone, but, you know, I'm here to do my part. Swing and a miss is what I'm here to do. All right, so all's well and good. We're clearing down the wall. As soon as if we can get out of combat, we can use a marigold decoction and top off our health a bit. And indeed, there we go. We're out of combat now. Let's go ahead and drink a marigold. Like so. That'll heal us up. Make sure our maximum stamina is nice and high. Move, dude. Like, I want to get in this. I don't want to let you guys die for being stupid, but you're blocking my way. We could Skyrim the thing and shoot him with arrows, but, you know, I'm not that good of an archer, and I would definitely shoot some of my guys in the back. Yeah! Now my guys are trying to attack me. You, sir. Well, I tell you, I can't fight anyone around here. There we go. Good strike. Down you go. So yeah, it looks like it's 10-on-1 here. I'll see if I can get in any last blows. Oh, now we got 3 of them. I don't know where these guys came from. I'm a little bit surrounded. Good poke. Ow. All right, let's get our stamina back. Let's block. Clear the lane a bit. We're exhausted. No, get back. No, you don't. All right, there we go. Good hit. He's doing this sort of lightsaber wiggle out in front of him, keeping our sword back here. Good punch to the face. Oh, swing and a miss, good sir. All right. So far, so good. I think the battle is going fairly well here. We just got to keep knocking these guys. Will you move? For crying out loud, my buddies are doing more harm than good as far as getting in my way, and I can't see a thing. All right, good hit. Sir not appearing in this film is in trouble. Let's all just, hey, where did you come from? All right, so these guys keep on coming, but so far the health is okay. We're maintaining our stamina pretty well. We're not taking any good shots. Our armor should be holding up fairly decent, I hope, but I'm not in a position to check. I'm just gonna wreck this fool. Ow! All right, back to 2-on-1. We're gonna have to get it. Oh, running away, eh? Get back here and take what's coming to you. I'll bite your legs off. Oh, the repeated poke. Y'all can't handle the poke. Oh, swing and a miss. There we go, good strike. That hit him right in the shoulder. Hey, don't kick him back into me. It's kind of tough keeping track of where our buddies are and where they are. I know they're wearing dark clothing, so that helps a bit. Our guys are decked out in yellow. Plus, thankfully, we don't automatically lock on friendlies. That would be a ticket to disaster. Yeah, this guy's surrounded. He's going to get mosh pitted. Yeah, jump in the mosh pit, buddy. That's what you get. Oh, now his buddy pops up, who is really completely dead. No health. There he goes. Stab in the back. And I'm to blame. There we go. Good hit. All right, who now? You. All right, you're dead too? Yes, we did. Let's go. All right, so we're going around. We still have some of our buddies with us, and that's good. I would hate to be doing this with just Sir not appearing in this film. We'd be highly outnumbered, but looks like we're storming up here. We're out of combat again. We'll take our last Marigold decoction. So we've captured the battlements. We're heading into the inner bailey, I believe. So hopefully our guys were able to get through the front gate. And we'll meet them here. If not, we're sort of running into a trap. Come on, Sir not appearing in this film. Get going. Oh, it's a scrum down there for sure. All right, let me help. I can help. Charge it. Nice. And he's almost dead. Oh, holy frame rate, Batman. We're starting to chug a bit. This is probably the toughest the game has had to work with this massive battle, so I can't complain too awful much. That was a good hit. Blood is flying everywhere. We're not getting the old sadist perk, though, from where we draw blood. So we need to try to draw some blood and get that perk. All right, we're tuckered out. Let's back up. Ow! Cheeky little AI. Hey, he's low on stamina. Now is my time to strike. Yeah, good hit. This guy's almost dead. Will you move? I tell you, people are just charging in the holes where they can see them. And I'm trying to leave a gap between me and the other combatant, but they just fill it real quick. Oh yeah, there you go. Get face slam. Poke in the stomach. A lot of maces up in here. I guess they knew we were going to be pretty heavy armored. All right, let's back out and give this guy some help. Doing well so far. Looks like we still have a contingent of fighters with us. We're definitely doing our part. We've got a couple kills, even though we kind of leached off of their good work, like that. Down he goes. All right, looks like we got one. I feel bad. Yep, there we go. So leveled up in about everything. Agility, defense, strength, vitality. That is what I'm talking about. All right, what happens now? Oh, guy gets kicked in the face and stabbed. That's what happens now. So I thought we were going to go clearing room to room. We were going to like go in the barracks and we were going to go fight room to room. But looks like we got him cornered in the tower.
Sir, we should give the order.
What order?
See if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Well, I imagine he can.
Feet, Hanish.
Once again, send the barbarian to do the talking.
Istvan! It's over!
We have been charged by God with a sacred quest. If he gives us food
You
and
want
shelter
us
for
to
the
come
night,
and
he can
get
join
you?
us in the quest for the Holy Grail.
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
Oh, that is a good question.
Frantic?
Are the hostages
Are both
still
hostages
alive?
unarmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home.
Not really. You guys
I
are pretty
imagine
awesome.
you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here. Grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
How many supplies would he
freedom.
have in that tower?
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Yep, that's the idea.
You're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions.
I'm not a lord,
if you
sir.
release Lady Stephanie and Sir Redzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
He's thinking. Yeah, seems like a pretty good plan.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
You get to die in a prettier place.
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return,
Oh, what's up with his forehead?
I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom.
Oh, Henry don't like that.
What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
But Hanush, I was going to kill him.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship,
This is her fault, after all.
but Radzig comes with me.
No, Daddy.
I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question. Is our word not good enough for you?
No, your
Is
textures
mine
are not good enough for
you?
me.
I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Oh, Radzig
Don't worry,
putting
son.
himself
I trust
second
Lord
like a boss.
Tuff's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
No, that's
Prepare
Sir
horses and
Radzig.
supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
All right, so progress,
him?
but
Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
and gets a mace in the face.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
That's not the first time we've heard
and a
that.
liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering
Oh,
him
jeez.
as soon as he sets foot outside?
Did Lord Crap-On
Our
swim in
honor,
a
if you
puddle
let
of
him go,
crap?
he'll do
His
the same.
armor's all jacked up.
Or worse.
God's justice will find him. Then, you'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
But I want to
We'll
kill
hunt down
him.
those vermin yet.
All right, moment of truth. Are sneaking around up top. I tell ya, nowadays you couldn't trust a word like that. I don't think. I don't think honor holds as
Bring
high
the
of
horses.
regard in modern times. I promise I won't shoot you in the
Here
back,
she
and
is,
as soon as they turn
I
around.
promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish,
Stephanie.
forgive me, husband. I'm sorry.
For what?
Sorry for what? She
letting
caused
him
all
into
this
the
mess.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
Yeah, she is. I know you want to tell her that to make her feel better, but she is really at fault.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
Oh yeah, Henry's not feeling that at all.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
Yeah, I believe him on that one.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough.
Oh, usually that means when we're both
I
dead.
almost forgot. Your sword.
Yes, my sword.
I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to.
Yes, please.
Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over.
Yeah, it wouldn't
I'll
be much
find
of
you.
a
I look
DLC
forward to
if he gave us the sword and all the ends were tied up, would it?
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go!
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz.
Well, so far so
Mount
good
up,
then.
Henry. You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to go elect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Hey, I had to walk the length and breadth of this land. I'm sure our dad can manage. All right, so we got a ride to Skalitz
should I
with
say
Sir
to it?
Crap-On.
Don't worry, it'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive.
You and me both, brother. Oh, come on, Crap-On, get a move on. Let's go.
What do you think? Will Toth keep his word?
Probably not.
He's a noble, right?
Move.
So am I.
So what does
So
that
that's it,
mean?
We'll be there.
So basically, since you... No, don't go that way. Hey!
Ow!
Hanush, you were supposed to be in the castle doing the negotiation stuff. What are you doing walking around town? All right, let's get caught back up here.
What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most.
Oh yeah, you were a little,
Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
You know, I wonder, I'm not actually up to speed on the history of the real Sir Capon. I don't know if he brought Rattay up
The
to
way you found
this
Koth,
big city or not, but
sneaking into Brannick all on your own.
yeah.
Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
It wouldn't catch me doing that if the game didn't make
I
me.
think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
Well, he's not wrong. He did have to do it. Come on, Capon, move. If I knew exactly where we were going, I'd pull out and pass you. All right, so how far are we going to ride here? We came from Skalitz, from Talmburg, so this was the road that we rode down in the very beginning of the game. But this time we got a guy blocking our path here. Oh, there we go. Ride with Sir Hans to greet your father. All right, so let's see if he is indeed alive and well. Hold.
There's no sign of them. Move on.
As he's hiding in the trees to see if we're actually following him or not.
There!
Oh. It's happy music, so I think there he is. He spawned in just at the last minute.
I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he.
And anything we learned from Crusader Kings,
I
the
won't
more
keep
men
you
is
any
a
longer.
guaranteed
I'm sure
victory.
the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
All right, so off Sir Capon rides. And
Right,
it's just
father.
me and you then.
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
No, that's why we rode out here to come get you. Oh, poor Skalitz. I remember that place. Seems like so long ago.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
Catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Honor, Henry. Did you
Would
not
rather
learn
we killed
anything?
him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor.
If the
Yeah,
word
you
of
haven't been a
honor of
noble for
nobleman
long.
could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
Oh, sick burn, Simmons.
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner.
Sure you could. You'd just lose a whole bunch of
And
prestige.
your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of
Oh
you.
yeah, Martin. I remember that guy. I almost
you?
forgot I had another dad.
But I was your father, certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
He was a good guy.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing. Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
Ooh, which one?
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe.
Can't forget
I
Poland.
don't think he cared much for it.
Nah,
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
I don't get the feeling that Martin was a
Spent
big
some
old
time
war
in
fighter.
Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
No, I got hit in the head. I forgot what happened since.
But even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
Being an RPG hero, never fitting in, and all those tropes.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Oh, come on, Henry, don't be like that.
The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
It's a chance I'd
DLC.
welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
That's the spirit, Razzik.
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did.
Oh, so she was legit our mom. So maybe
Let's not
Radzig
dwell
swung
too
in
much
and
on that.
him and Martin are like, look,
Those
bro.
things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
Praying
up.
every step of the way.
One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
All right, so let's ride back with Dad then. Poor Pebbles hasn't
It's
had
like
to
I
carry
always
this much
imagined it
weight.
would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller.
Yeah, I imagine the
My
saddle
word,
would be
it's all
more
go
comfy.
today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
Okay,
King's
the name's
cousin?
familiar. Oh, King's
I
cousin,
wonder
got
what he
it.
wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
So maybe we can get this Civil War business settled a bit, since the King's cousin is involved. And is that it? All right, so that is the end credits screen then, ladies and gentlemen. I believe there's an epilogue after this, so the episode isn't quite over, but I'll take this time to discuss my thoughts about Kingdom Come. I really did enjoy it. I think Warhorse did an excellent job creating a living world, a world that felt live-in. Combat was unique and fun, even though it is frustrating at times. Like, it feels pretty good. I did enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to the DLC, and it looks like the DLCs that have been announced look fun. The first one up for purchase will be a rebuilding, and some people think it's Rovna, some people think it's Skalitz, but if they take a note from Helgen Reborn and Kvatch Rebuilt from the Elder Scrolls mods, they could do some pretty cool stuff, I think, and that gives some, good gameplay. Defending your settlement. I just hope it doesn't end up being, the settlement's under attack, you need to come back. Well, the city's under attack, you need to come back, and all that stuff. And looks like the tournament DLC, which is coming for free, is going to be good to practice swordplay and maybe win some money, maybe even observe and bet on the tournament. And the female DLC, which will be the last to release alongside modding support, lets you play as a female, and it could be Teresa, and we didn't see a whole lot of her of this game, but I'll go ahead and skip the credits screen here and see what else the game has in store. All right, looks like Henry's just chilling in a field. He's not wearing our clothes, but that's fine. It is definitely ominous.
You're doing well, son.
Oh, it's Martin!
Father. Come now. You know whose side here.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar.
miss you very much. You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what?
For beating the game?
I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting.
And you ended up fighting, didn't you?
Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right.
Cool shot of the moon, though. This game did have amazing
I have to leave you
ambiance
now.
and the feeling of weather change and day to night cycle, and the night was pitch black.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows.
Oh, there's Mom. Hey, Mom! Come talk.
Make her proud.
Well, I will. I need to tell her how proud I'm going to make her if she just comes over here.
Don't go.
So is she just going to walk away? Here, our non-real dad says goodbye, but our real mom couldn't. Oh.
Don't go. No.
Wake up!
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn.
It's Lancelot.
Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Oh,
Right.
politics.
I'll go straight away.
He does have that collar
What
popped.
is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
And don't you forget it. I mean,
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really.
nah.
You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here. Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
I do kind of wish that guy was on more adventures with us. He seems like a pretty cool dude to hang out with. And then maybe by the end we could officially knight him for bravery? I'm not sure, being a lord and all of that. All right, so let's see where this puts us. I imagine we have to get ready to go to the summit with Margrave Jobst, the king's cousin. And probably no doubt here on why the king is so crazy. Now, king, do they mean Wenceslas, the abducted king, or Sigismund, the evil king? Not sure. So it's a pretty nice place. We are in the epilogue. Got a nice fire going here. All right, go to the upper castle during the day to meet Margrave Jobst. And we shall. I'm pretty sure it's daytime. It actually depends on how well we slept, how long we slept before Lancelot woke us up. But we can head on over to the castle, and I wonder if we're still in our popped collar Elvis
Welcome, Henry.
shirt. All right, down we... Oh, okay, so we are wearing our armor. That's good to know. Yeah, I remember staying in this stable, and we still have a bed here. Interesting enough, we're a lord, and we have a... we still have our bed near the stable. Let's drop all this stuff off. We could probably repair it a little bit later, but I'm not going to spend any time to do it. So I will go ahead and ride up to the upper castle and see you in just a moment. All right, we didn't oversleep, I promise.
Meeting with Margrave Jobst as well.
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know.
Well, besides Margrave
No
Jobst
fear.
and you, of course.
We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
Indeed. All right, honestly, we didn't
My
oversleep.
lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
Everyone else in the kingdom knew, but him.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Yeah, you should be.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Agreed.
The question is, which king?
Henry.
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
Oh, had he now?
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
Yeah, Wenceslas is
How
crazy.
they changed,
Oh, I
Your
mean,
Grace.
Sigismund
Sir,
is crazy.
There
Freudian
is one
slip.
thing on which we undoubtedly concur, that King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
A good
It's
question.
in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
And that's the problem with succession.
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed. But to surrender it means giving up great privileges, too.
Yeah, it's good to be
He
king.
did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
Oh, so this is
What,
all
you're
his
saying
fault.
Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin. Actually, it makes sense when you think about it.
Well, don't act so
Sigismund
pretentious,
wanted to
Mr. Gerber
reestablish the power of
Babyhead.
the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Yeah, and that didn't happen.
Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Yeah, true that.
So would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him.
So
I'd
Wenceslas
say
didn't
he
want
lost
it,
his patience
and then he
decided he'd
realized that
drag
he did
Wenceslas
want it,
to
which
the
upset
coronation,
Sigismund.
kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
So he didn't do a
That's
very
true
good
enough,
job.
sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now?
Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Berghoff, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation
a lot of
has gotten
Germans.
completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghoff is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
Sounds like a
Not
plan.
in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses.
Well, we could use
I
counterfeit
have
gold.
negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's
Watch
been a
your
revolt
tone.
against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts. And now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas.
Yeah, look at him
Divish
pout.
came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
Henry is an idiot,
What's
and
more, Your
Capon
Grace,
doesn't know what's
King
going on.
Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes.
I don't have it
Why
with
not?
me. Tell Jabba.
I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
Wait, I didn't
True.
actually mean it.
Oh, a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Oh, because of course. We're
Why not?
best buds now.
He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
Oh, crap.
And
Now
I'll send
Crapon's
Sir
life
John
is in
here
my
to
hands,
Gutenberg
then.
to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
Yeah, because we know you can't read, so you can't write. So you need Margrave to compose your ideas. All right, so thanks Lord Crapon. He has volunteered us to go with him to meet this League of Lords and see whose side are they on.
Quite so, Margrave.
So, yeah, putting us in pretty big danger as the messenger then. We have to talk to our father. Hello, father.
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yeah, not my idea.
I can't wait.
Henry,
I don't want to
shut up.
dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Berghoff is no saint. Don't worry.
All right, we're dead.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard.
So
You'll be
don't
there
screw
to
it
make
up.
sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Berghoff tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
No, don't pay any attention to
But
that
don't get
guy in the
embroiled
spider
in anything
hole.
else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Berghoff is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land.
Ooh, good.
It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
Oh, crap, that's a crap load of questions. And I don't feel like asking any of them, really. I'm already overwhelmed with the story as it is. So, yeah, that's everything.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
All right, we're going to need it. All right, talk to your father is complete. Now we have to get the letter right there. All right, we are here to pick up the letter, so give it to me. And that is how you spell cat.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back.
I don't like that
By
guy.
then,
He
Sir
is always
Capon
smiling.
Should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
All right, Sir Gerber, baby.
Please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
Manpower.
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
Bit of a hothead.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
And
in the
fake
end,
gold.
He didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
Not
It's
well.
done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in
All right,
any way.
you stay here
Provoke?
and make sure he
Me?
doesn't leave.
Never, Uncle.
All right, we are
We'll be
to
back in a
stay
few
here
days.
and wait until
Farewell,
you
Your
leave the
Graces.
room.
Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
All right, so we are off to see the castle, and I actually don't think we're going to make it there. So pick up the letter from Margrave Jobst is complete, and $85 to finish the game. A worthy in-game reward, I would say. There we go. We have completed the main storyline. If you like, you can embark on side quests and activities, or just wander the world. You can finish the game anytime by joining Sir Hans Capon's squad. So I will go ahead and rest up, get it saved so I can come back here and do some side quests off camera, and then rejoin Sir Hans and see what's up. So I will be right back. All right, Sir Hans, we have returned. I went ahead and saved the game, dropped off all unnecessary stuff, and now we are ready to
Set
go.
off now, Henry?
Yes, we can set off. I can hardly wait.
Of course. I can't wait.
All right, let's
So,
finish
the
this
horse.
off.
The Lord of Berghoff is bound to be waiting us eagerly.
Well, maybe. All right, Pebbles. We are getting ready to ride with Lord Capon, and we are his bodyguard. So let's make sure nothing happens to him along the way.
So, how is life as a highborn bastard?
Well, it's
I'm
pretty
getting used
good.
to it.
Getting used to it.
What about
Yeah.
Danzig? Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Yeah, I would
Mind
say.
you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord. What do you think about Sir Jobst and his plan?
I think it's stupid.
I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believed we'd rescue the king and all would be well again. But now it looks a lot more complicated.
Yeah, it always does.
Exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I
can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either. Beggar's belief. Did you know that King Wenceslas is such a...
Grail?
Drunkard?
Oh.
Not really. And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my faith was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
What a dismal world when you can't keep trusting your own king.
On the
There's
other
a
hand,
pestilence
times
on
were
this
better when
land.
here than
Nothing is
gone.
sacred.
Isn't that the truth?
What do you think of Sigismund?
If
I
were
think
him,
he's an idiot too.
I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster. Look at what those hordes of his are getting up to here. What he did in Skalitz.
True enough. On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't double-crossed him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
That's a fact. But he couldn't let them shit all over him either. Not that I'm defending him.
It's always good to look from
No
a
doubt
different
about
point of view.
Do you know anything about Prokop?
Well, I know they're pretty
Sir
good
Hannes could
fried.
tell you a thing or two about it.
Oh, that's pork chop. Sorry.
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lamberg, a well-known knight, or robber baron to some, tried to occupy the city of Iglau, which was on the orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got to do with Hannes?
Well, he was there with him. Of course, that's not something to brag about in front of Jobst.
And what was it all about?
They wanted to occupy a city that was on the side of the League of Lords, but despite there being several hundred strong, they didn't take it. For one thing, they couldn't get past the Iglau women, with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
Ah, so the women fought back.
I would never have thought of Sir Hannes as such a rebel. And have you heard anything about Rupert of the Palatinate?
A little.
I
You
haven't
can't
even heard of him.
manage
How
to
does
wrest
Henry
power
know?
From a king who doesn't much care for ruling and isn't fighting back. That doesn't seem like a man who has what it takes to rule. And that's all I need to know.
And that Berghoff we're going to see, do you know anything about him?
I haven't heard much good about him, but I have a feeling that some other nobles are quite in awe of him. And his castle is apparently quite impressive. I'll be interested to see for myself.
Me too. Can't wait.
And what about the League of Lords?
Wealthy, pompous. The king doesn't seem to like them much. He's chosen to let the lesser ranks of the nobility into his circle, men like your father. I admit I don't blame him one bit. But the Lords weren't happy about their lost influence, so they put their foot down. If I were Wenceslas, I'd have let them hang after they abducted me the first time. But he gave them seats at the provincial council. Little wonder they're back in their old tricks.
All right, game is saved, and whoa, 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 pebbles, 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 stop, 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 stop. Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck going in a circle. Dismount. I have no idea what was up with that, but Pebbles just kept rotating around. Excuse me, horse. All right, so a nice little camp set up here. We'll go ahead and get Pebbles on up, and it looks like we're staying here for the time being. And I imagine this is where he goes if you tell him that you're not ready. Ooh, hello chest. Rob. Nah, I don't want to rob all that. There is a nice shield here, though. The Boucher shield. Oh, I might pick that up. At any rate, let's talk to Sir Hans again, who has found a whittle.
Can we go? Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I told you we were ready when we left town. Let's go.
At last I'll get to see more of the country and have a bit of an outing.
Quite.
All right, we have talked to Capon. Objective is complete. Now what? Up, cutscene.
Let's get to it then.
Let us ride
I finally
to
have the feeling we're
Camelot.
doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that whoreson who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him.
That's short-sighted, Henry.
Cheer up, Henry. I've a feeling you'll get your chance one day, and it won't be long in coming.
Because DLC is releasing soon.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
All right. So that's going to do it for me in this series, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching.